Aquarius, this is your reading for the eclipse season. I'm doing it as a pick a card, so you can pick whichever piles you most resonate with, or you can pick all three. That is up to you. There will be timestamps below in the description box, and just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and if it doesn't resonate, please go check your other placements. So what have we got coming out for Aquarius? First card is renewal, or the first pile, should I say. The second pile is abundance. And the third pile is this one, joy. So I'll take a couple of seconds there, leave you for a second to actually tune into whichever pile you wish, and I will see you in your pile soon. Thank you. Hi, pile number one. So you've chosen the card of renewal. So this is around the root chakra, which is all around your stability, home life, grounding, your roots. Let's see what comes out, what messages that we have for you then, Aquarius. What messages do we have for Aquarius? So we've got inspiration. We've got miracle, making a difference. We've got trust, love and friendship. This one I feel. We've got freedom, breaking the chains. And we have grief, accepting loss. Wow. Do you know, this grief card keeps coming out all the time, but you know what? I feel it's a sense of, because we've also got the renewal card, it's like we're actually coming into, we're losing our old selves are dying, and this card keeps coming up all the time in nearly every reading that I've done, is because I feel the energy is happening at the moment during this eclipse season, is that we are letting go of who we were and coming into somebody new, which is the renewal card, which we've got. We've been planting these seeds from what we've been putting out into the universe for a while. We're breaking those chains away from the old past, the old paradigm, and we're going into a time of love, joy, happiness and abundance. And these cards that come out is like, you're going to be given new ideas, you're going to be given messages that's going to help you to grow. You're going to trust more people. There'll be more people coming into your lives that's going to help you develop and grow. And I just, wow. When I started recording this, I'm in, like, I know the moon and the new moon never affects me, and with the new moon being an eclipse there, this time around, it's like I just feel heavy energies. But what I'm feeling from this reading is that basically I just feel it's like it's just like I feel inspired by stuff, even though Aquarius is not my sign, but like I still feel inspired by doing this reading, which is like, it's a good thing for me, especially feeling the energy around these eclipses. So we've got the 8 of Earth. So it says skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be getting, like I said, the inspiration card. You're going to be getting more information, messages through that's going to help you and guide you on your path. What other messages do we have, please? So we've got the 9 of Earth. It says enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone and successful self-employment. The Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity, a career advancement and changing your life now. And we've got the Tower, where it says a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. And we've got the 3 of Water, which celebration, a wedding, graduation or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. Just get a couple more cards and then we'll see what messages come through from this. Yeah, I do feel at the moment we've got the Sun card. Wow. A happy outcome, bring new ideas that lead to success and have confidence in yourself. I was just about to say that, like, this Ace of Fire is like, and the Nine of Earth, you're, like I said, you're going to get these inspirational messages through that's going to bring a brand new beginning for you, whether and people, and that's where you're going to get the inspiration from. Grief, sense of loss and things like that, but just know that it's coming to, it's happening for a reason. And let's see what else we've got for you. So we've got step out of your comfort zone. It's time to take action and take time to breathe out. So yeah, so basically your North Node is basically about what you've come to this planet to do. It's about doing the things that you haven't done in previous lifetimes. It's what your lessons are leading you to, have led you to, should I say. And now it's time to say, okay, it's time for me to do what I need to do on this earth now. And I'm taking this as a... We've got don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, it's, you know, you brought from past lives, it's something you're very comfortable. What do you do? Like your North Node is like, let's go into your, I don't know, it's something you've never done before. But it's something that basically it's stepping you outside and you're learning new skills from this. And this is where the inspiration is coming from for you, is because this is what you need to step into now. But it's saying don't let that past hold you back, and that's not just around career, that's around relationships and everything as well. Take time to breathe out, it's saying there. So it's like it's making sure you spend time and take time for yourself as well. Don't let pride get in your way, and have faith in your dreams. So yeah, so if some of you are sort of like that, don't let the ego, I'm seeing this, get in the way. So like we're saying pride get in the way, so don't let things stop what's coming forward for you, because sometimes our ego get in the way, and it's not just about putting us down, it's like could also be the other way. So it's like being overconfident and things like that. So what I'm saying with that is like we need to come to like a balanced type situation now. But what I do want to do is just ask for a little I missed the edge of the table. I just want to ask for a little bit of advice of what next steps you need to take, Aquarius pile number 1, during this eclipse season. So what next steps do pile number 1 need to take, please? The 6 of Earth. Yeah, look, balance. It says gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts. But I'm seeing the Justice card there. Yeah, see, it's like the Justice card. Things coming into balance for you. You've got the Release card, which is card, the Death card, should I say. And that's basically an end of a situation. The past is in the past, it's time for a new beginning. You've got the High Priestess. Trust the messages that you're getting through, but just make sure that what you're doing is it's actually helping yourself and it's helping others as well. And I think that's where the 6 of Earth has come out. It's like being generous of other people as well. Let's see what we've got. Oh wow, look, the 10 of Water. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, and it's coming in fast for you. So just what I would say with this is just mind what you're doing, as in make sure that everything is balanced out, that there's give and take in everything that you do, but do everything with a joyous, happy heart. Don't do it because you feel like you have to. Don't let that ego get in your way. You have the power to basically with it and watch what messages are coming through, because they are guidance for you. So let's one last message for pile number 1. I invite peace within myself and I ripple this outwards. Yeah, and I think that's like not letting the ego take over. There we go. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely, and that's what you need to do. Like I said, with that Chariot card coming in fast, it's just basically listen to the messages that you're getting through and just do them with, make sure that they're right for you, they're right for the highest good of everybody else, and make sure that it brings balance into your life and other people's lives around you. Well, pile number 1, that was your reading for the eclipse season. If you did like this, please, I'd be grateful if you liked, shared and commented and subscribe to my channel, as it helps my channel to grow. If this doesn't resonate with you, please check the other 2 piles or check the other star or the placements in your chart. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Hi, pile number 2, you chose the card of abundance, and as I was pulling these, I could see straight away that, like, I feel like some of you are literally been struggling in the past, and literally digging deep, trying to find the gold at the end of that rainbow, you know. The yellow card is card of the solar plexus, which is all about transformation, free will. So let's see what messages that we get out for you, pile number 2. What messages do we get out for pile number 2, please, for this eclipse season? Okay, so we've got miracle, making a difference, and we've got legacy, persistence. We've got culmination, completion and renewal. Yeah, I think things are changing for you, because I do see this house in the background, and to me that's like either some of you are either looking to buy a new house or will be able to buy a new house based on that pot of gold that you're going to be receiving. We've got effort, conquering your demons, and we've got trust, love and friendship. So two of these cards, the miracle and the trust, came out in the first pile as well. So if that resonates with you to go and check that out, then please do so. But what I see here is it's this pot of gold that you're looking for, that this little girl is trying to get hold of. It's literally, it's within your reach. That's what I'm feeling from that. You have been through tough times in the past, but these this energy that's coming in with these eclipses basically is saying that you've got the choice now to literally surrender and know that good things are coming in for you. You've got the completion and renewal. We are ending a cycle of things that basically don't serve us anymore, things that basically are coming to help us, and I say that as in you've got to look at it both ways. So I see it as like a bit of karma, is that like if you've been like hurt and things like that in the past, it's like it's coming back to you in the opposite way basically. So all good's coming back to you in that way, but that also happens vice versa. But what I'm seeing from this is that you are going to be getting the good karma coming back for you, because you've had that hurt and struggle and suffering in the past, but now this miracle is coming in, and it's your legacy. It's saying that it's your legacy to actually receive this. God did not put us on this planet to suffer. I truly believe that. But there is a thing where you have to trust what's coming in for you, but make an effort to do something about it as well. Don't just sit back and think, oh, well, listen, there's a new cycle coming in, so I'm just going to put up with it. I'll just let it sort of like come around myself. No, you've got to deal with what you've been hurting about in the past. So you have to do some healing. This is what I'm feeling from this, is like, what is it that's caused them? Is it self-belief, self-worth? Is it limiting beliefs? Or is it the fact that like you've got that lack mentality? What is it that you need to face? Because they're the demons that you have to face. You have to trust that good things are coming in for you, but you've got to deal with them demons first. So what does the tarot have for pile number 2, please? What does the tarot have for pile number 2, please? For Aquarius during this eclipse season. Feel this one. So we've got the 9 of Air. Yeah, worry, struggle, sleepless nights, same there. Definitely it's like you're in your head over it all, but it's how you get away from that. I feel these two. Ego, look, the Devil card and the Strength card. So yeah, so they come out together because it is your ego. You have the strength to get over that. You have the strength to say, no, little devil on my shoulder, it's time to go. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills all over me now. So basically, that devil needs to be kicked up the backside, you know, like, and start listening to your guides, start listening to your angels, because there's messages coming through for you. You've got the strength and the power to get through this. You need to I mean, if you need somebody to go and support you in this, go and do that, because there's so much happening at the moment to do with energy and to do with spirituality and things like that, that there's a lot of people out there who can help you. And this is where the world is changing now and realizing that we need to go beyond our limitations now and see that there's things different out there for us. Wow, the Magician. Yeah, you've got everything you need. You've got everything within you that you need. And I'm not talking about material possessions, something like this. You've got the will, the strength, the power within you to actually get over this this dark side, I believe, that you've been in for a long time. What else do we have for pile number 1, please? The Ace of Air and the 10 of Fire. So yeah, so new beginnings starting for you. The burdens are going to be like taken off you if you work on yourself, because I do see at the end this saying stress related health concerns. If you keep going the way you're going. And if some of you are ill already, this is the reason why, because of all that stress and worry that you're putting upon yourself. Everything causes us harm in our body to do with that. You've got the Queen of Water. It says the relationships are developed to a new level. Trust your intuition and care for yourself and others. And I think this is it. It's caring for yourself. You need to look after yourself, because this eclipse season is changing and transforming us so much. It's just that you need to be able to take hold of them reins and say, no, this is it now. This is me. This is what I want to do. This is what I want in my life. I know I'm worthy of this abundance that's coming in for me. It's just that you need to take the worry and stress off your shoulders. Let's see what other messages that we have. Coming in for you. Other messages for pile number 2, please. Okay, these two. The answers you need are coming. Yes, makes total sense. That bring love into the situation, and that's what we don't do. Is most of the time it's our ego. It's right under the ego card there. Our ego basically is one of hate. Well, hate. I hate that. It's a very strong word. It's a dislike of that. But that's basically what it is. We don't always bring love into a situation. We bring judgment. We bring like I said, hate. It's a horrible word, but like hate against others, and it's not intentional. That's our ego doing that. You, I feel at this time, need to work on that shadow, and this is what the eclipse seasons are about. Is basically it's bringing the darkness into the light, so that you can work on that. And this is what it's saying. You have the power, you have the strength, you have the tools that you need to get through this. It's just that everything you do needs to be of a place of love, joy and happiness. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, so it's not just about what's happening in your realm, basically your world. It's like you need to look outside of yourself as well, as in like the higher perspective, through a loving eyes. So the way I see that is, especially around your shadow, is if somebody, okay, so if you said hello to somebody and they didn't say hello back to you, most people will get really upset and call them all sorts of things. But you know what? The way I see that is, it's their problem. You've done the right thing. You've said hello through a loving heart. I mean, you didn't have to say that, but you've said hi and hello to them. If they don't say it back to you, the way I see that is their issue. That's something that they've got to deal with, not you. So it's not about you, it's about them. And this is where we have to start changing our mind and looking at things from a different perspective, looking at the higher picture. Something could have happened to them in their lives, or that morning, or whatever's happened, like that's affected them. And we can't always judge somebody just because they don't say something back to you, you know. Your hard work is paying off. I believe some of you are already starting to work on that shadow side of yourself. You got 2 new moons there. And I know I'm recording this a little bit late, but the new moons, it's actually the new moon today as I'm recording this. And there's way too many in that one. What else do we have for Aquarius, please? We've got a win-win outcome is forecast. When you balance things, things have to be balanced within your life. And I feel this one. Your dreams need a practical plan. So maybe it's time to start writing down what you want in your dreams. So what is it? What are your goals? What do they look like? Be specific. Look at the bigger picture. Make it big. Don't just say, all right, I just want like, I just want, I don't know, a new set of a 3-piece suite or something. No, think bigger. What is it that you want for you, humanity, the world? what do we want in our lives? Because as soon as you look at it from that bigger picture, the higher perspective, this is when things start coming in for you. So I just want a little bit of advice for what we need for pile number 2. And these came out, look, justice. What did I say? I'm telling you, things are going to come into balance for you, but you need to work on your shadow side. You've got the 3 of Earth, the power of working together with people. So I think you probably need to get somebody to help you with this. So like a life coach or somebody who's worked through the shadow. I do help people with things like that. I'm a spiritual life coach, but like my details, if you wish, are in the description box below. We've got the 4 of Fire. It says contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. Yeah, once you work on these issues that you've got going on at the moment, just know that this is basically you are coming into alignment with everything. You've got the Knight of Air. Events occur with great speed, it says. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. So you are going to get messages through, you are going to get advice through, just that, like I said, take that ego out of it and know what is coming in for you. The 8 of Earth. So it says learning all there is to know about something. So you've been like researching about stuff, and I think that's a big overwhelm for you, because it's hard sometimes to understand some of these things, but whatever you've been working on, it's gonna come to fruition. Maybe you've got a little bit more work to do. And the 9 of Earth, but not much, because you've got, look, successful self-employment, spending quality time alone and enjoying life's little luxuries. And look what's underneath. I'll have to take that, the 9 of Water. This is what's coming in for you. Your wishes come true, concerns fading away, and a love of life, because that's all we are here to do. This planet Earth is a big school. It's a planet of lessons, and we need to learn to turn things around for us. So like it's about like I said, taking that ego away from us and bringing it into a place of love, joy and happiness, because it's going to make your wishes all come true. So just one last little piece of advice for you there, pile number 2, before we finish up. We've got, I seek truth and act upon my realizations. Do this one as well. I assess matters carefully and discern wisely, and I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. Yes, this is what you need to do. I think there are, and this could be the overwhelm that you've been getting as well, is like truth coming in, things that have been hidden are coming out and showing you now, and it's real, and you're realizing that the world that you've been living in is totally different to the one that we should have been living in. But it's just inviting that peace inwards and making sure that the people around you are enjoying peace and happiness as well. So those are your messages, pile number 2. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, I would be grateful if you please liked, shared, subscribed and commented below, just to let me know how you felt about this. If it doesn't resonate with you, then please check the other piles or check the other signs in your chart. And I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you. Hi, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the card of joy. I do have to laugh to begin with, because this is the 3rd time now that I've recorded this. The first one, the ending didn't show up, so I was like, okay, there's a reason for that. And then when I recorded the 2nd time, for whatever reasons, Pisces was in my mind, that I had to record it, but it's actually for Aquarius, this. So maybe there's something that you need to, if you've got any placements in Pisces, maybe that will, some of them piles will resonate with you too. But we'll get into your reading, Aquarius. This is pile number 3 for Aquarius. So somebody's ending is not yet written in stone, is the way I'm feeling for this. That's why that ending didn't complete. But just know, I feel that until you come into a time of joy, happiness and abundance, that's when the ending will finish. But because I'm recording this during or for the eclipse season, this to me is saying during the eclipse season there's the steps that you're going to have to take before you reach this joy and happiness. And I see that this can be happening come spring to summertime next year. And I believe that's why, listen, I know that I have to listen to my signs and my guidance as well. And that's what I was getting. So the first card out is healing, and that's what I think you need to be doing. You need to be healing things in your life before we get to that joy and abundance. So it's what it is that you need to start working on. So let's see what guidance we get through. We've got protection, finding what's important. Whoa. That one went flying out of the pot. Excuse me, 1 second. This is an important one. Then returning, going with the flow. And these two, which is destruction, releasing your anger, and understanding, look at both sides. So whatever you're doing, basically you are protected whatever you're doing anyway. However, I do feel that the healing that you have to take place is something within you, because I feel that you always sort of like, and I don't mean this in a nasty way or anything like this, but I feel like you sort of like play the victim in a way, is that things always happen to you, and you cause a lot of havoc where you go, because you feel that you're being hard done to. That's what I feel like I need to say to you. But what it's time for you to do is to go within and start healing what that is, trying to figure out why you'd be triggered from other people, because this is telling me, like, releasing your anger and look at both sides. You get really hurt by what people say all the time or what they do, and really that's something that's triggering within you. So what is it that you need to release? What do you need to work on? What shadow side of yourself do you need to work on? Because this is telling me that, like, a lot of destruction can either carry on if you don't work on yourself, or you've had a lot of upset and destruction in your life, and you feel like it's a family thing, or it's I got that from a certain person, or, but what you've got to realise is that you are completely unique, an individual human being. You are here to learn lessons in this life. You've chosen the pile of 3, the card of joy, because this is what you want in your life. This is why you needed to hear this. And I wasn't expecting this, because the 2 other times I've recorded this were completely different, and it wasn't right. And to be honest with you, one of them didn't feel right, me recording it. But this is telling me that, like, you are a person who needs to work on that shadow side. You need to understand your triggers, why they are triggering you, what needs to be healed within you, to help you to move forward to this place of joy and happiness. What came out with the tarot was the King of Fire. Now that's saying focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader, advice from someone creative. And I feel that that's more the advice from people. I'm not saying go and listen to everybody. I feel like you may need to go and either call on somebody who's worked on their shadow, who's done it before, who understands what you're going through, whether it be like a life coach or a counsellor or somebody who can actually help you face them. I would say more a spiritual life coach, because it's your shadow side of stuff, and well, I'm not 100% sure whether life coaches deal with that. I think they only deal with like 3D type thing. But either way, let's see what else comes out for you. You've got the Queen of Water, about emotions. yeah, the fiery passion, the fieriness. I'm going to say passion because the fire within you, you get built up, and it can feel like passion, but it's not. It's coming from a place of anger, I'm feeling. But you've got the Queen of Water saying relationships develop to a new level, trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. And I feel that, like, with that, it's your emotions you need to sort of like control. You need to, I'm very surprised that, well, we'll wait and see what else comes out, but that there's no swords here at the minute, because that's all in your mind. But I feel that this is more your emotions that get worked up because of what people are saying or doing, whether it be to you or to others as well. You get really triggered with that. Let's see what else we have for you. Pile number 3. Okay, we've got the 2 of Earth. It's a time to make a decision of what you want to do in your life. Do you want to carry on the way you're going, or do you want to work on yourself? Justice, balance needs to come into your life now, because we are the world and the planet is changing to a much better, higher frequency, higher vibration. And until you change yours and things come into balance for you, then it's basically that joy will take a longer time to come in. The 10 of Fire, it's saying too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress related health concerns. And I'd say some of you are have got some sort of health issues, because that's what happens to us when we hold on to anger, when we hold on to stress, anxiety and things like that. We get aches and pains within our body that we don't know half the time where it's come from, but it's because we're not healing ourselves from within. And this is telling you now it's time to, you need to get yourself balanced, get into a state of balance so that you can see. And that's this going with the flow thing, is like you go with the flow, accept what's being said from other people, but like realize that it's not you that they're getting at, it's their issue. But if you're being triggered by what they're saying or doing, that is an issue with you. There's a difference within that. So you've got the 8 of Fire, messages from people coming in, things happening, and you could feel like you're all over the place because there's a lot of energy and messages or guidance or advice that people are trying to give to you that you're up in the air, you don't know what is going on. Yeah, I feel like I need to take these. So we've got the 2 of Air. Let's move these over a little bit more if I can get them in. We've got the 7 of Water and the 5 of Water, so I'm going to place these here like this. Okay, yeah, so the 2 of Air and the 5 of Water, it's basically saying there that you need to make a decision on what you need to do. You're at that point of no return, I suppose, is the way I would like to put it. It's saying that you feel like things are basically not turning out the way you would wish they would turn out. But what you've got to realise, that's coming from you yourself. But you've got choices. You've got a decision that you need to make. You've got plenty of options out there. You just need to go and help yourself. Go and find somebody who does spiritual life coaching. I mean, I do. You can go and check the details in my description below. But go and find somebody who resonates with you, or you resonate with, because at the end of the day, you need to be comfortable with that person and what they're saying to you. You could turn around and say, well, look, my throat's starting to clog up now. So I know I'm triggering you in some way, and you really want to, you probably want to shout at me through the screen, and that's okay. I'm quite happy with that, because I know it's not me. Because I try to advise people in the way that's going to help them and guide them to the right, on their journey to the right path for them. I don't tell you what to do. It's your choice what you decide to do, but I do know that whoever is listening to this, and this is why it had to be recorded again, is that some of you out there are really being triggered at the moment, and it can be to do with the energies that's happening around these eclipses at the moment as well. However, it's something that you do need to work on going forward. what other guidance messages do we need for pile number 3, please? Pile number 3, what else do we need to hear? What other guidance do we need to hear for pile number 3, please? No. Yeah, I feel like you're all over the place at the minute. I sort of like zoned out a little bit then, like I felt like I was in my own little bubble and my own little reality. Whether that be from what I've said here, whether what I've said has triggered you and you've basically paid attention to it, but you sort of like seem to zone out a little bit, as if this world that you're in wasn't, you were in a completely different time zone, a completely different world. Okay, work through your fears. That just totally makes sense with what we've just been discussing. See, look, you're all over the place. The cards just want to all jump out at me. And I think it's something, like I said, that's being triggered within you. Balance, spirituality and practicality. Yeah, so basically this is about balancing out your life in a spiritual as well as a practical way. So living the 3D life, but also knowing that spiritual side of you is eager to come out, because that spiritual side will bring you that joy and happiness. The end of a tough cycle approaches. We are still all over the place a bit. Somebody's either angry or like they just like they get really fired up at the moment because of what I'm saying, and I know I'm going to put a trigger warning at the beginning of this, just in case. Your commitment is being tested. A fiery climax approaches. Yeah, I can. Whoa, see, look, all want to jump out at me. Somebody's seriously not happy. What do you need to release? Yeah, okay. So you definitely need to work on yourself, pile number 3. Is it something that you're happy about? Probably not, because you're being triggered right now. But just know that, I mean, you can save this video, or you can delete it, or do whatever you need to do with this video. That's up to yourself. All I would say is we need to go through the tough side of things to get to the pleasure side of things at the other side, the joy, the happiness. You chose this for a reason, this pile, because you needed to hear these words. I will tell you, you are not the only one going through this, even though it may feel like that at this present time. You definitely not the only one going through this. I've had to go through it myself. I've been like judgmental about people. I've got triggered over things that people say. I've had to heal my inner child, things that have happened from my childhood. That's basically, I thought in my mind that happened, that was completely different to what was told at the time. And I know that because I do forensic healing, which is all about going back to our finding out what happened to us in our childhood and healing it from there. And it's hard. It's totally hard, and I fully get where you're coming from. It's just that for you to come into a place of balance, for you to come into a place of joy and happiness, you have to work on yourself. It's not about other people. It's all about you. But look, you chose this because this is what you want. And this is telling me you are going to get this. It's just that you need to get that anger out of you. You need to come away from the anger and the fear and the I feel like you've had a hard life, that's what I want to say, and I'm sorry about that, because we don't need, we shouldn't be put on this planet, and I don't believe God put us on this planet to suffer, because at the end of the day there's too much out there to make us happy. It's just how we deal with what is going on within us now. If you can take that step to move forward with what or how you want to change your life, it only takes one phone call, one email, one conversation to change the things that are happening within us. Whoa. Okay. I got a bit of, I want to take a little bit of next steps advice for you there, pan number 3, to see what next steps you need to take. But I think we've already gone through a lot of them already. Okay, let's just see what we've got. What next steps does pile number 3 need, please? I could feel the energy within me, like I'd sort of like hit a chord with somebody, and that's why I feel like I have to like release. It's like releasing that energy out of me, because I can feel like I've got like this big burning sensation up the back of my neck, and I just feel like I need to release. I need to release somebody's, I want to say trauma, and that's why there's no cards coming out at the minute, because I just feel that I have to. Okay, so if we stop for a minute, and what I want you to do is I just want you to sit for a second, close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Take in a deep breath and release, and take in another deep breath and release. I want you to feel what sensations are coming up within your body at the moment, and breathe into them sensations. And release everything that no longer serves you anymore. And what I want you to do now is, when you're ready, you can open your eyes, but what I want you to do is, obviously I'm hoping you're not doing this while you're driving or anything like that, but I want you to get up and just shake off. Move your arms around, just move your body around, and just shake off what you've just released from your body, and then let's see what next steps you need to take now. See, now there we go, it was released. Don't give up, protect. That's what you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. And this is what you need to do, is like, don't hold on to the things that no longer serve you. Do that action a few times whenever you feel the need to like lash out or anything like that. Just take a few deep breaths and feel the sensation where it's coming from, and ask to release that. You've got the 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground and choose your battles wisely. The Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of the situation, and a challenging beginning. And that is a challenging beginning for you, because you're going to see things totally different. And this is still stand up for what you believe in. We're not saying take away who you are and what you believe in. What we're saying is how you react to the situation. or what other people are saying to you is what needs to change within you. And it is going to be a hard beginning for you. It's going to be a new beginning for you, because I can just see your life is going to change in tremendous ways. Okay, what else do we have for pile number 3 then, please? We have the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Have patience with yourself and others. It doesn't say that on there, but it does say have patience, but I'm saying with yourself and others. And consider carefully what you want before acting. So if you want to get into an argument with somebody, then that's your choice. But you came to this pile because you know you need to work on that side of you. Look at this, the 2 of Water. Whether you're in a relationship or not, this is telling you that your relationship with yourself and others are going to develop and become stronger and closer. You've got to forgive what's happened in the past to you, and whether that's been from a relationship or family or anything like that, you just know that there's good things coming out of this. And one more card then, piece of advice for pile number 3, please. The Queen of Earth. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. And underneath is the Star card, which is all around healing. Happy times, make positive optimism, long-term plans, and you're on the right path. You came to this for a reason, this reading for a reason, and this is telling you it's time for you now. Time for you to work on yourself, time for you to grow, time for you to heal. Some last piece of advice then for pile number 3, please. Okay, every day I focus on what is important. So that's not, so it's basically forgetting about what's happened in the past and focusing now to the future. Working on yourself at the present, in the present time, because that's what you need to focus on, and basically know that that's going to bring you into a joyous time. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. Yeah, totally. It's like, it's looking at things, like I said, from a different point of view now. It's not reacting to anything that other people say, and realising that that's their issue to deal with, not yours. You deal with whatever is happening for yourself. And just know that once that healing takes place, you will become so happy and joyful, and good things will come into your life. Whew, wow, pile number 3. I'm glad I recorded this again, because I really believe that somebody out there needed this. If it doesn't resonate with you, I would say you'd know that right from the beginning of this pile. If it doesn't resonate, please check your other piles. However, if you did, please like, share, subscribe and comment below. If it doesn't resonate either with this sign, please check your other placements. However, I do feel that if you do need help and advice, like I said, my details are in the description box below. But I do wish you all the best for the future pile number 3, and I wish you a happy and joyous life. Thank you.